Hey friends, welcome back to week 3 of our virtual Nourish Yourself series. I hope you enjoyed learning from Stephanie Smith last week on how to utilize the holistic wellness tools and assess the various ways of your life. If you were following along at home, were you surprised to find out any of your own personal areas of growth and opportunity to change? If that exercise got your brain spinning and you'd like to do a deeper dive with Stephanie on tips that are specific to your lifestyle and needs, you can schedule an initial consultation with her on our website. If you're experiencing a little bit of FOMO right now because you missed last week, no worries, because we've got you covered. We would like to encourage you to head over to the website and download her free ebook, Nourish Yourself 101. And as a bonus, you'll receive an email with clips highlighting last week's session. Today, I'm excited to talk with our resident yoga teacher, Stephanie Bursch, about the power of stillness. During these really stressful and unpredictable times, we all find ourselves with less pockets of time to be still and have quiet in a bustling, chaotic house. And while it may not be easy, we know that we can fill our times with mindfulness and a little bit less of that mindless Netflix that we all do. So let's use this time to nourish our minds, but also our bodies and souls. And without further ado, I would really like to introduce Stephanie, who's going to dig into these important topics.
Hi, everybody. Audrey, thanks so much for having me. I'm honored to be here to speak about some of my favorite practices that I do on a daily basis. So I've put together a list of tips, right? We think about stillness and how to get us directly in front of our minds, right? We talk about the monkey brain a lot in yoga, and that's the monkey brain because it constantly wants to keep being a monkey. It does not want to turn off. So some of the tips that I use on a regular basis, the first thing I do is a daily gratitude practice every time I get up in the morning. And I keep it really simple. I don't want to overwhelm anybody, but it's just 5 things that have happened to you that you are grateful for. And I like to break it down by using the last 24 hours. So it's things you can find unique to be grateful for every day. I think especially what we have been going through, anytime we have anything difficult in our life, it's especially important to practice gratitude. So before we move on with the next tip, I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to take a moment here of stillness. Just find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, and just find 5 things. It can be the smallest things. In fact, I'll share my list with you to give you some ideas to get started. So my 5 things for today are having a cup of hot tea the first thing in the morning, for time to spend with my son who is 11. We had breakfast together this morning. For quiet time in the morning before he woke up, so I had a whole hour to myself. And for my yoga practice that I had an opportunity to spend just 30 minutes today, just moving my body, opening up and breathing. And I would say my last thing, something, probably silly here, but it was for my amazing lunch that I made at home, which was just a small avocado, a sweet potato, and a pickle. Sounds weird, but truly grateful to be home and be able to have the opportunity to do these things for myself. So that's my list. I'm going to give you just a few moments. If you'd like to write it down, that would be great. That really helps make it stick with us versus just saying them in our heads. So we're just going to pause here just for about 2 minutes and give you an opportunity to write your own down. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. So I would like to know how you feel after doing that gratitude practice. Do you find a shift in perspective at all? Did it change how you feel about your day? You can sort of look at it as a reset of finding joy and finding stillness. I wanted to open this up if you have any questions at this time about your practice, if you were frustrated, if you couldn't find 5 things to be grateful for. And sometimes it just takes a while to get into the habit of doing it in order to find those 5 things flow easily onto the paper.
Thank you, Stephanie. I know that there's a lot of us that would be benefiting from those notes of gratitude, and doing that at the start of the day could definitely start the intentions on a positive note.